Hi, my name is John, and this is my channel, Cichlid Heaven. Well, this week might seem a little bit like Cichlid Heaven when it started out, but this morning when I woke up, things had gone a little bit south, as they often can in this business. You can see me showing a few fish here. Last week, I bought a couple of electric blue Acaras, and I really liked them, and I looked up tank mates for them, and I was really surprised that I'd never really thought about getting Severums before. I've thought a little bit about Geophagus and some of those species and that sort of thing, and I have some Nicaraguan cichlids, but I really hadn't realized how beautiful the Acaras could be. So I made an online order to livefishdirect.com, and I also bought some Acaras from a local store called the Waterfront in Murray, Utah. And day one, after putting these guys in their new tank, they were looking so nice. I was just super thrilled with my decision. And this is a 40-gallon breeder quarantine tank. This is not their long-term home. Do love the gravel of this one, though. It's unique, let's put it that way. Anyway, so they were doing really well, and I noticed no behavior problems, except for maybe the fact that they wanted to cluster in the right-hand corner of the tank, which makes complete sense. When they're all new, they all tend to gather together. They're a little bit timid. And I was looking closely at the fish and didn't see any problems at all. Looking back, I might have noticed, if I looked really closely at the largest red-spotted Severum there, I might have noticed a little bits of white specks on some of its fins. Nothing too major, and it's really, really easy to miss, but there's some there if you look really closely. And so anyway, Tuesday went well, Wednesday went well, and I'm just really enjoying these, thinking about taking them out of quarantine sooner than I planned, just because they look so good. And then along comes this morning, and this morning I started looking at my largest red spot Severum, and I see all kinds of white specks, and it looks exactly like ick, because I think it is ick. And I got this one not on the online, but at the Waterfront, and I don't blame them, because any place can have a fish with ick, and it certainly wasn't showing any signs when I got it on Tuesday. So I dumped in some super ick cure. Hopefully this works, because that's the only thing I had for ick that was on hand. And I'll medicate this, on and off for the next week or so. Hopefully the other fish won't ever develop it, but we'll see what happens. Now, funniest thing happened also this morning is two of the young Severums, right about the same size, one of the red spotted, and I think it's a red mouth brooding Severum. I'm not 100% sure if that's the one, but they decided to battle it out, and they were lip locking something fierce. They kept this going for 5-6 minutes at least, if not longer than that, and it was just really funny to watch. The other fish weren't too worried about it, but these two just picked each other as nemesis. I'm starting to think I've got a couple of males here, just by the fact that they are behaving this way right off the bat. So I'm hoping before too much longer to bring them from the 45 breeder into the 75 gallon that they're going to be in for a few months before I upgrade them to their final home. Just gives them a little more territory and a little less conflict. Anyway, so I got the 3 golden Severum, which are the little ones there, and a couple of red tiger or red shoulder Severum. Not 100% sure. And after a while, these guys ended their little spat and seemed to get along well. Anyway, not a super heavenly week at Cichlid Heaven, but it was fun and interesting. Hopefully things will go better from here on out.